I know many of you might have watched this very video, but if in case you have never watched this video, please bring yourself close. This video that is making shockwave all over the internet, it is not something that you will look away with. Come and see something that is about to happen in Nigeria. Something very remarkable is about to happen. Yes, there is this leaked audio video that just surfaced where this VDM leaked the audio of this drug lord called Tinubu threatening these people of the Southeast concerning this 2027 election, that if the Southeast failed not to vote for him and he succeeded and becoming the president of Nigeria come 2027, that what that is going to do to the people of Southeast is going to shock the whole world. And VDM leaked the audio. But what sweet me the most is how the America responded, and that is the main reason why I told you that you should come close. Let us talk about it in full details, because what you are about to witness in this video, it is something that is about to go down in the history of mankind. Yes, all thanks to America for their quick response.
And I just want to note one more thing to give you a sense of how committed this president is. Maybe a year ago, he heard the call of Nigerian Christians who were being targeted and killed by ISIS in Nigeria. And he said, Pete, I want the War Department to focus on ensuring that we do everything we can to protect those Christians. Partnerships like that can take time behind the scenes, but he never wavered on it. And we got the assets there, and over the last month, and there hasn't been much coverage of this, we killed ISIS #2 in Nigeria, who's most responsible for killing Christians and trying to target the U.S. homeland, and have since, because of the intel we gathered, killed hundreds of ISIS members who were targeting and killing Christians in Nigeria, creating a whole new opportunity there. So there's a lot of things we do that the media pays attention to, and a lot of things that the president empowers the department to do on behalf of the American people that he deserves great credit for.
They've been trying to take me out from the position, but it's not possible. And mind you, I'm winning this election. I don't care whatever is happening. Nigeria deserves it. Because when I was running as a president, they didn't wanted me. Now, all of a sudden, they want me to rescue them from insecurity. As of last week, I called Peter Obi to step down for me. Now, I'm not begging him again. I will be whatsoever in my mind, and I will make sure the insecurity affects people in Southeast more. Listen, I am going to borrow more and more and more money from World Bank. Try to understand me. I wouldn't like to stop this insecurity, because if I do, how will our party be able to raise funds to win elections? Think about it. Even the loans I'm taking is to fund them. Also, I have planned after I'm done with my position as a president.
Why didn't he send this to me? See waiting by all the talk. Immediately I opened and I saw this from the president's spokesman, Bayo Onanuga. He said, this VDM need to face the weight of the law for being a convener and a disseminator of a fake audio of President Tinubu. This is a clear case of an rigorous abuse of social media platform. Immediately I saw this, the first thing, I clicked the audio. After listening to this audio, see, to the president's spokesman, you are a very, very stupid old man. I'm not trying to insult you. Look at the dictionary meaning of stupid. That is the definition of who you are and what you represent. That is who you are. I swear to God, you are so daft. And this is the reason why I said President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should not come back in 2027, because all the people that operate under him, these people know they use their brain. You are so stupid. I know so now don't get me for mine, so this is part of an agenda. And that is why you see this audio, I will not defend it. She will not say na me. And when I come back to Nigeria, I must feel the weight of the law. You know the shame. See how you open your mouth, you spread. You spread. Now you can talk. Now you can talk. Bandits went into a school in Oyo State. They carried 3 teachers, 1 man, 2 women. They carry students. One of the teachers was backing an infant child. Few days later, there was a report that one of the teachers was beheaded by Onanuga. Where is your comment on that? As I speak to you today, today is Children's Day. Those children are still in an unknown location as we speak. We don't even know how they are faring. We don't know what they chop. We don't know where they sleep. We don't know what go down bite them. We don't even know if they sit there alive. You have never made comments about that. But today, you finally gave voice. Not because you care about the voice note, but because this is an opportunity to silence very dark man. Yeah, very dark man don't start with a talk against Tinubu. And why is it? And then I saw, bro, today I understood what Twitter is. They are ready to be hired by anybody. Did you see the comments? Bro, I opened my mouth when I saw the comments. The end of Very Dark Man has come. He has been doing a lot. But this one may be his downfall. He shared a fake audio of President Tinubu. He has been using social media recklessly. I want to know if he's more powerful than...
Nigerian government say they want to arrest Very Dark Man. You can see the news online. Don't fall for this trick. The only reason they are bringing this news out is because they've now seen that somehow the celebrities now are not talking about the insecurity. The children that have been kidnapped and their teacher kidnapped, one of them, they find and cut down for neck. They see that that news now is not getting attention of big people. They need something to distract everybody. They will say that instead of you talking about the insecurity, you will start talking about free VDM. Don't fall for it too. Keep talking, keep speaking. Why are the children still inside the bush till today where they never feel go release them? Nigerian federal government, they know what they are doing. They are the bandit terrorizing us. Free the innocent children and the teacher inside the bush. Go and rescue them. Go there and rescue them. Don't stop talking about the insecurity. Raise the voice. Keep talking about it. Don't fall for this distraction. And all of you that will come and cry inside my comment section, you are welcome. But the truth needs to be said. Now it is the time. This insecurity is gaining big attention everywhere. Don't bring it down. Don't stop the momentum. Keep increasing it. Increase the pressure. Increase it.
If you are a Christian in Nigeria, do not skip this. Far too many people have been slaughtered, villages burned in your silence. And as a war has been waged on your lives, pastors buy new Land Cruisers and bigger mansions. As widows and orphans remain homeless, tormented, the church is nowhere to be found. The ones who are supposed to be the city on the hill, the voice for the voiceless, the defenders and the proclaimers of justice have remained indifferent. But if you claim to follow Christ, you must follow him into the temple as he flipped tables, as he rebuked the Pharisees, calling them broods of vipers and hypocrites, and as he said he came not to bring peace, but a sword. We have been directly ordained and called by God to give justice to the weak and the fatherless, to maintain the rights of the afflicted and the destitute, to rescue the weak and the needy, and to deliver them from the hands of the wicked. The time that the church would remain silent in the face of evil and injustice is over. And if the church abandons the widow and the orphan, it has abandoned Christ. And if you claim to be a Christian, you have the mandate to speak, to act, to defend. And that may cost you your life. But this is the sacrifice of being on the side of goodness and righteousness and justice. Please hear me clearly. If you choose inaction and silence while your brothers and sisters are slaughtered, you are just as evil as the very terrorists that are killing them. In fact, you might as well pick up the AK-47 and fight alongside them to slay your own brothers and sisters. The future of Nigeria is in the hands of those that would be on the side of justice in righteousness. And I will leave you with what the Lord said in 2 Timothy 1:7. For God gave us a spirit, not of fear, but of power. If the church is not at the forefront of righteousness and change in Nigeria, standing and speaking boldly and courageously, Nigeria will never change. But if the church takes its rightful place, you will see the fruit. You will see blossoming again in Nigeria. You will see peace. This is my prayer and my hope, that Christians would do what they've been called to do. Let Nigerians not be known for how big their churches were and how many people flooded them, but how in the face of evil, they had courage. In the face of injustice, they were the ones that spoke. They were the ones that brought change when it was thought that there was no more hope for Nigeria. Let the church stand tall.
Look at what you said here in your book. You said Nigeria was founded on indigenship, and Nigerians have never been citizens.
Yeah.
In the true sense of the word.
It's just the truth.
You also said that the dream of the Fulani people is to find a homeland in Nigeria. Is that why there is banditry?
What you call banditry is terrorism. And we should just stop using these words that minimize the crime. Who's a bandit? Because I think the only synonym you have for banditry will be armed robbery. Abi? But these ones, they are kidnapping men and women and children, enslaving them. They are taking ransom. They are appearing on TikTok. They are actually, I think it was, there was one ACP, Usman Daji or something like that in Katsina. Keremi killed Usman Daji, took his uniform, and then when they called a peace parley, the bandits, terrorists told the Katsina state government, don't bring any policeman to this meeting. And then Keremi wore Daji's uniform. The Nigerian state is so useless that an assistant commissioner of police was murdered by terrorists, Fulani terrorists. And then the same uniform adorned the back of the terrorists who sat down in what they call the peace negotiation with the same government. It is the impunity that has been extended to the Fulani that has made it impossible to deal decisively with the madness that has overtaken us.
You want the Fulani to be dealt with?
Any criminal should be dealt with. His tribe, his ethnicity, his religion should not matter. When we say Fulani, we must always be careful that it's not about the ethnic nationality of the criminal. It is the criminal that we need to be dealing with. That the person happens to be Fulani should not prevent his prosecution. It should not mean that because this person is from one particular ethnicity, you close your eyes to his criminality.
You have accused Buhari of enabling them.
Of course he did. And I'm not the first to say so. Usman Bugaje, or what was his name? Was it Baraje or Bugaje? The one that was the national secretary when they started their APC. He came into the public space. He volunteered the information. He said very clearly on the record that they imported Fulani terrorists from different Sahelian countries. He named them. Commodore Laumi went into Channel's TV station, the morning show. He equally said very clearly that as far back as 2016, they had given the list of terrorist sponsors in Nigeria to Buhari, and he did nothing about it. Malami had names running into over 100 given to him by the Emirates, the UAE, of sponsors of terrorism in Nigeria. He did nothing about it. It was only last year, late last year, that some militia men were seized in Kwara State who said that they got their arms from the National Security Advisor. They were carrying automatic weapons. They were Fulanis.
Not to be terrorists. The arms were to be used for vigilante purposes.
By who? How can Fulani come into Kwara State as vigilantes? What about the people there?
But Kwara State is also the home of Fulanis.
What about the others who are living there? How come the law enforcement agents were not even aware of them? The first they became aware of them was when they were apprehended. How? The Fulanis are the recurrent decimal in the insecurity that has overtaken our country. And then somebody who is a member of the same Fulani nation sits as the National Security Advisor of Nigeria and is harming a Fulani militia.
Or should we say that Tinubu armed Fulani militia.
The only name that was mentioned, at least in the public space, was the NSA.
To the president.
To the president.
Perhaps acting on behalf of the president.
You have to presume that the president is aware.
Is
have
the
to
NSA to the president.
Yes, so you have to presume that,
Yes.
but it doesn't make it right. How do you go about the business of handing automatic weapons to an ethnic militia that is already publicly complicit to the knowledge of all and sundry in the insecurity?
You have watched the video and you confirmed it. I know many of you may believe that this is AI, but honest truth, it is not AI. It's real. This is the real voice of Tinubu. This man can go extra miles, to put fear in the mind of everybody, to make sure that they hijack this presidency come 2027. But like our leader, Onye Ndoma can always say that this drug lord will be the last president of this called Nigeria. And many of you don't get the message. It's about to happen. It's about to happen. For him to start having this secret conversation with other presidency, it shows that truly this man have an inner agenda towards the people of the Southeast. And this is the main reason why we are totally advocating for our own country, which is Biafra, not to be part of this country that have decayed, this country that they have been destroyed by these rogues and touts who call themselves the politicians, these ancestors, these criteminians, these animals who don't have the conscience. What is the crime of the Igbo people? That every idiot who called himself a leader will come out and unalive our people in masses, and end of the day they will get away with it. Right from the time of this useless Olusegun Obasanjo, followed by this idiot called Buhari, and now this animal again, Tinubu. How long are we going to continue fold our arms while our people are dying from the hand of these useless animals called themselves politicians? This is the time to rise up. Let us not sweep this under the carpet, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Share this video.